channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Shujatana and I make content related to beauty, makeup and lifestyle. And if you are interested, please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit the notification bell just next to it so that you don't miss any update. And now let's move on to the video. So today I am again back with another festive video, and in today's video I am going to share with you all my favorite eyeshadows, like eyeshadows that I have and I would recommend you all to also have. And I have eyeshadows from all budgets, like I have eyeshadows starting at just Rs.100 and it would go up till 1850 rupees. So this is going to be an interesting video, and I will also show the swatches of the eyeshadows as well. So this is going to be helpful for you all. So if you want to know what are my favorite eyeshadows, then please keep on watching. Eyeshadow palettes are a tricky part. I feel like you need to really think what kind of eyeshadow person you are, like whether you are a person with who loves neutral eye looks or you love to experiment with colors. So you can go and buy eyeshadows according to your own liking. I will try to show off the range and the brands, and you can search the other variants that the brands also offers, and you can get eyeshadows that you would personally prefer. So I will start off with mini eyeshadows first, like single eyeshadows, because I know a lot of people doesn't like to go for full eyeshadow palettes. And suppose you want a green, you want a blue, and you are not a person who would like to use green or blue a lot, they can go for these single eyeshadows, because these are quite handy and affordable as well. So these are from NY Bay, and these are priced at Rs.125 and you're getting 1.2 grams of product. And this is how the eyeshadows looks like. I'll open this and show. This is how it opens, and yeah, this is how it is. You can see this looks very cute, and these eyeshadows are beautiful. I have used them and they blends beautifully, and this is the best thing that you get for this price. They are very pigmented, they are opaque, they are blendable, and the fallout is almost like a zero. And the most beautiful part is that they are very beautifully pigmented. I will show the swatch of the one I have right now. Like, look at that. And this is just one swipe. Like, you can imagine if you are going to build this up, this is going to look so beautiful. I would mention the shade of this one as well, so that this is helpful for you all. This is highline number 22, you guys can see. I also have another one. This is called the Carnegie Hall, I guess I'm pronouncing it right, number 23, this one. And the shade is beautiful. Like, this is how the shade looks like, and let me swatch it. Look at that. Like, I'm just swatching it very roughly, and this is the kind of pigmentation that you're going to get. So you can definitely go for these eyeshadows, and if you are looking for a particular color, go and search on purple. They have a beautiful range. I guess they have 24 shades, so you can get any shade that you want for this festive season. If you want blue, green, anything according to your outfit, then you must go and try these ones. I have another one from the same range, and I thought of swatching it for you all. This is a Hudson Number 25. This is white, like a silver, and you can use it on your inner corners as well. This would also look beautiful on your, if you're applying it on your whole lid. And look at that. You can even use it as a highlighter. So these are the NY Bay blinking eyeshadow singles. The next eyeshadows that I have are from Swiss Beauty, and these are my all-time favorite. If you are following me for a long time, you must know that I use them so much, because the price that they comes with is the most beautiful part. Like, nobody can imagine that these are just for Rs.229 and you're getting 9 shades, and the total quantity is 9 grams, which is a lot. Like, you would not be able to finish this up, because I have not yet finished any eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadows are beautifully pigmented. The fallout is almost like a zero. Sometimes in some palettes the matte shades can be a little powdery, but you can definitely build that up, and the shades are not patchy. Like, mostly the shades are very buttery and smooth, so that is a very nice thing. I have this palette. Like, if you want to create a smoky eye look, or you want to like, this one is a perfect palette, because this also has a black in it, so you can definitely go for this one. This one is the number 05, you guys can see. This is beautiful. This is like a beautiful neutral palette, so if you are a neutral person, then this is the palette you need to go for. And now let me swatch a few shades for you all. I would like to swatch obviously this black, and let me swatch this one. This is a pretty gold kind of copper kind of shade, and let's swatch this rose gold as well. Like, look at that, they're so pigmented, and wow, like look at that. This, and where did it go? Okay, like this is how it's looking. Look at the shine of the shimmer shades. Like, this is a beautiful palette. You can definitely go for this. And if you are someone who loves colors, and you can if you're somebody who loves using colorful eyeshadows on your eyes, you can go for this one. This is in the variant 08, and this has all the beautiful colors. You're getting purple, pink, orange, blue, and everything you need. Like, you are also getting an off-white and brown, so you can definitely go for this one. Since these are all matte shades, they are a little powdery, but you can definitely build this up. That is not at all a problem. Like, I'm swatching this green right now. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm also swatching the brown, and also the pink and the purple. Like, look at that. You can definitely go for this one if you like colorful eyeshadows, because these are very inexpensive, like 225 rupees, and I know a lot of people doesn't use a lot of colorful eyeshadows for daily usage. So you can definitely go for this one, because even if you are not able to finish the palette up completely, you will be satisfied because of the price, of course. So you can definitely try this one. I highly recommend this one. I also have another shade from the Swiss Beauty palette, like another variant like this one, and this has mostly shimmer shades. I have used this palette so much, you guys can see, but the only problem with this particular palette is that it does not have a matte shade. Like, this has a darkest brown, and this one is a lightly but like this shade has a little bit of sheen to it. So if you have other palettes, you can definitely go for this one, but if you're only buying this palette, that can be a little problematic for you, because there are not enough matte shades in this one. But if you have other neutral palettes, this is a palette that you must have, because for festive season and also for occasions, these are the kind of palettes that you would these are the kind of palettes that you should be going for, because this has so much of beautiful shimmer shades. Like, this has all shades of gold. Like, this one is a light gold, this one is a coppery sort of, this one is a little like, I am very bad with explaining colors, so please excuse me. Like, these are beautiful, and that is all I can say, and you can definitely go for this one. I'll swatch this one for you all. The shades are buttery smooth and extremely pigmented, and this is one of my personal favorite palette. Like, look at that. Look at that. These shades looks beautiful on the eyes. Whenever you're putting it on your lids, these looks beautiful. Like, I'll swatch two more shades. Look at that. All the shades are gorgeous. So you can definitely go for this one if you are looking for a nice shimmery palette to use on your lids, but you would need another palette that has matte shades, and only then this palette can be very, very helpful for you all. So definitely do give this one a try. So the next palette that I have is from Wet n Wild, and I would first of all show you all the halat of this palette, because I have used this up so much. Like, you can see I already have hit the pan on this one, and also I have used all these shades so much. And this one is in the variant Comfort Zone, and this comes in two other variants as well, and those are very famous, like Nude Awakening and Rose in the Air. And I have been meaning to buy them for such a long time, but I have not been able to get them. But I definitely want to try those two variants as well. These are one of the most beautiful palettes that Wet n Wild have, and I'll mention the price in the screen, because I have the older one and now the prices have been increased a little bit, so I'll mention it in the screen. And I have the version Comfort Zone with me. You guys can see, like, this is the perfect palette. And what the best thing that these palettes has is that they mention it in their pan itself. Like, this one and this one, the last two shades are the transition shades, and they mention it whichever shade you need to use where. So if you're a beginner, this is going to be helpful, because you already know that this one and this one are the two transition shades, and these are the shades that you can use on your lids. So let me swatch some shades for you all. Like, the pigmentation of this one is also pretty, like, very beautiful, very pretty. Like, look at that. Wow, wow, look at that. And let me swatch the highlighter shade. Like, this one I have used so much, I already have a dent on the pan itself. So this is how this one looks like. You can use it on your inner corners and also as a highlighter. I really like this palettes, so I would highly suggest you all to go for these palettes. You can go for the Nude Awakening one. There's a black and brown in that palette. That is mostly a cool toned palette. So if you are looking for that kind of palette, you can go for that one. And Rose in the Air palette has a lot of orange, pinks and all of that colors, like berry colors and all of that. So you can go for that one as well. The pigmentation, everything is top notch, and I would highly suggest you want to try this palette for sure. So you can definitely give this one a try and see to yourself if you're liking it or not. So the next palettes that I have are from Nikake, and these are also my most favorite palette. Like I have used this palette. This is the palette Lucky Charm on my eyes today, and if you want to see the tutorial of this one, you need to follow me on my Instagram, because I'm creating festive looks on my Instagram as well. So you need to follow me on my Instagram. The link is in the description box, so do check that out and follow me on my Instagram. So I was saying that the palettes from Nikake, they have some normal palettes like these palettes. I have taken this one out. I also have other variants, but I'm not showing everything in this video, otherwise the video would get very long. I have taken out this warm toned palette. Like this is the kind of palette that everyone should have. Like look at the shades. The shades are beautiful. You're getting shimmer shades, matte shades and also white. So this is these palettes are like perfect palettes. Like these have a brown and other shades as well, and all the shimmer shades are different from each other. So if you are going somewhere, or if you are carrying just one palette, or if you own only one palette, this is going to be enough for you. You can create multiple looks with this one, because if you just change the transition shades and apply other shades on your lids, the looks are going to look different. So this kind of color theory are perfect for palettes. So I love this one. I would share the swatches with you all. Nikake palettes are very pigmented, and most of the shades are actually foiled shades, like you can see on my hand as well. These are foiled shades, like foiled shimmers, and they are butter smooth, like butter smooth. Like you need to have this in your collection. Like if you haven't tried Nikake eyeshadows, you must go for this, and I would suggest this palette only, the Autumn Spice one. You need to try this one. This one is beautiful. Let me swatch two more shades for you. Like I'll swatch the mattes as well. The mattes are very pigmented, can be a little powdery, and you need to build this up of course, but they're beautiful too. Like look at that, look at that. So you can definitely try the Nikake palettes if you are into colorful versions. There are palettes called Birthday Cake, and if you are into peaches and reds, there's a version called, I guess, Poison Apple, and they have themed palettes basically. So they have purple themed and warm toned palettes and like all of that, and also they have these themed neon palettes. Like I have this one is a green neon palette. This one is called the Lucky Charm, and I also have this one. This is called the Oh Honey palette. Like if you're not getting the Autumn Spice one, go for this one for sure, because the shades in this one, like look at that, look at that. These are pretty, these are beautiful. Like this is also a kind of a perfect palette. The matte shades are a little chalky in this one, like the extreme light shades, and the yellow is beautiful. Actually it's a very tough thing to have a proper like yellow, but this yellow is very pretty. Look at that. It's a little powdery as you can see, but you can definitely build this up. I have used it multiple times, and you just have to work around a little bit, because yellows are a little difficult to work with usually, but you definitely need to try this palette. This one is the most pretty shade, like the lemon green yellowish kind of shade. Like let me swatch it for you all. And look at that. Wow. This is going to look so pretty on the eyes, and I have used a similar kind of shade on my lid today, like from this palette. But yeah, these are also very pretty. You are getting a lot of golds in here as well. Like let me swatch it. This has shimmers as well as foiled shades, which are beautiful. Like my hands are getting full with all the swatches going on. Look at that. Very pretty. Let me rub it first, otherwise I won't be able to swatch the other shades. And let me swatch a few shades from the Lucky Charm one as well. Like this one is the shade I have on my lid right now. This one, it's very pretty, and this is the green. Like look at that, very pretty. You can definitely go for this palettes. They also have a blue themed palette. I guess that's called Ocean Eyes, and I have created a look with that palette as well. That is on my Instagram, so do check it out on my Instagram. The palettes are beautiful, as I said, and I'll mention the price in the screen because they have hiked their price a little bit, but they are all worth it. But most of the time they're available at flat 50 or 60% off. I've seen, like, you can get these palettes for 350 or 400, so keep on looking for offers. During sales they are at a huge discount, so do grab them during the sale period, and that is going to be a win-win situation for you. The next palette that I have is from Makeup Revolution, and sadly I only own one palette from the Makeup Revolution, but I want to get my hands on a few more Makeup Revolution palettes because they are gorgeous, like gorgeous, and they are a little pricey, like a little more pricey. I guess these are priced at rupees 950, but if you are buying it from Hawk Makeup or even Purple, Nykaa also keeps on running buy one get one on these palettes. Like, you can get two palettes at the price of one, and keep your eyes open during sale time because a lot of offers keeps on going on Makeup Revolution palettes. The one I have is called the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Division palette, and this is how it looks like. The color theory is, you can see, beautiful. Like, this has a lot of greens to it, like different kinds of green. You can see, like, from darkest category they have a lot of greens. Like, I am right now thinking that why didn't I use this one to create an eye look on my eyes today. Do let me know if you want to see eye looks using this palette. I will be happy to share that with you all. But right now let me swatch a few shades for you all. Like, I'm swatching this brown, and let me swatch this gold, and which one? Let me swatch this one. Look at that, they're so pigmented. Wow, this one looked a little powdery, but this is not much powdery, and the fallout is very less. You can definitely go for these palettes, but try to grab them during offers because that way you're going to get them in much lesser price. So definitely do try these palettes, and even I am going to try a lot of palettes from Makeup Revolution next. So I am almost done with all the palettes, and the last palette that I have is from MyGlamm, and that is the Manish Molotra eyeshadow palette. Like, look at that one. Like, this looks so classy. So if you are someone who loves to have luxe products and who loves using high-end products, and just if you are shaukin makeup ka, then you can definitely go for this palette, because I got this one just because of that, because I just wanted to have the feeling of having a luxe product, like a classy product in my hand. Also, this is a Manish Molotra collab product, which in itself is a big thing for me personally, because I love him as a person, as a designer. So I wanted to grab my hands on this one, and this is how the palette looks like. The one I have is called Enchant or Enchante. I don't know the pronunciation if I'm making it correct, but this is how the palette looks like, and the shades are beautiful. You must have seen me using this palette a lot on my channel itself. Like, I really love the theory, and I'm thinking of getting a few more, like at least one more from this range itself, because they have beautiful palettes. Like, they have 4 palettes, 4 variants. You can check that out on the MyGlamm app. Also, MyGlamm keeps on running a lot of offers, and I keep on sharing them on my channel. Whenever I get a coupon code or something, I share it with you all. So keep me subscribed, or if you haven't subscribed me, then subscribe me right now, because otherwise you're not going to know about these offers. So definitely do subscribe me right now. So this is how the palette looks like. Let me swatch a few shades for you all. Like, I'll swatch this blue, and let me swatch which one. This one is my most favorite. I have created almost 2-3 looks using this silver. This is my most favorite silver right now. And let me swatch. Like, this looks like a white, right? Like, let me swatch it. This is a magic shade. Like, this looks like white, but whenever you're swatching it, this is how it looks like. And whenever you're blending it, like, this is how it's gonna look. This is, like, I call this one a magic shade. So this is how the blue looks like. And where did I swatch the other one? I swatched this, right? Oh, sorry, the silver one. I forgot my finger. And this is how the silver. Look at that. This is beautiful. So you can definitely go for this palette if you are a person who loves having luxe products. You can definitely give this one a try. This one is very pricey. Like, this is for 1850, but you're going to get a lot of offers on MyGlamm, and you're going to get it for much lesser. Like, they also have 50%, 60%, 70% off running on their website a lot of times. So do grab them during offer period, and you're not going to regret. This is one beautiful product. It feels classy, it is quite heavy and everything. So I love this one and recommend you all to at least try this one once. I'm done sharing the palettes, and since we're talking about eyeshadows, I must mention this eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadows from Swiss Beauty, because I personally love them and I want to share it with you all as well. I've mentioned it in my recommendation video multiple times on my channel because I literally love them, and if you are a lazy person, you just need to have this in your collection because you can just take this out and apply it all over your lid and you're good to go, because the shine that this one gives is beautiful. I have this in the shade like the gold. I have a gold one right now. This is called the gold 01 gold goddess, and the other one is the 04 smoky storm. Let me share the swatches with you all. Look at that. And this one is the smoky storm. Look at that, beautiful. So definitely do give them a try. I'll mention the price in the screen, so you can definitely give this one a try if you are a lazy person, or even otherwise also you need to have these liquid eyeshadows in your collection. So that was it about today's video. I shared with you all the best eyeshadows that I have and the eyeshadows that you need to have in your collection. The festive season is already here, and do not waste time and go grab any of these and you're not going to regret for sure. Take my words for that. And yeah, that was about today's video. I hope you guys find this video helpful, and if you did, do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. You can share this video with your friends and family. That would mean a lot to me. You can follow me on my Instagram as well. I keep on posting a lot of content on my Instagram, so if you want to follow me on my Instagram, then I would put the link of my Instagram handle in the description below. You need to check it out from there and follow me on my Instagram as well. And I will see you guys in my next video with a new look, with a new video, with a new tutorial, maybe. Keep on guessing about that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and lots of love. Bye.